Hello, Soul Tribe. um, I just thought I'll show up and share a little bit with you about weight loss and what's been going on with me and what worked. And if you're interested in the same approach, just reach out to me. But I never even thought about. I never had any issues with weight loss my entire life. I've always been active. I've always been quite lean, and pretty much the same weight until I would say this past year or so. Started going through a lot of stress, and which led to the breakdown of my health and weight gain mainly because of hormonal imbalances from all the stress and all the pressure and the stress you put it in on the adrenals as well, right? And your gut, of course, your gut gets completely messed up when you're going through chronic stress and something traumatic in life, hormonal imbalances. Because guys, I mean, I am a health freak. I eat extremely well. And by well, I mean everything is organic, everything is grass fed, grass finished. You name it. I go out of my way to find it. I believe in real food from Mother Earth. So please, by the way, please support your local farmers. Go to the farmers market. They're the only people left who can give you real food. So if we're not supporting them, I mean, they're just going to vanish, by all the big guys, Amazon and all these other guys, right? So no, I was eating pretty well, super healthy, even though I was going through the stress and going through the health breakdown that I was having and all the hormonal imbalances. I was strict. I mean, I'm super picky and super strict with my food and where my food comes from and all that stuff. So, and I was still working out. Um, Hiking, lifting, deadlifts, you name it. But I was still gaining weight, and I was like, this is so weird. I could feel the bloating, in my stomach, and also, just the girth around my hips, and I'm like, this is really odd. And I didn't like it. I didn't like that. It felt kind of jiggly, and I'm eating right. I'm working out. What else could I be doing to get this weight off me? And I knew it was my hormonal imbalance from the stress, but I just didn't know how to fix it or what approach to take that would work. I don't eat much carbs. I was eating super healthy. I don't have any sugar in my diet, maybe a little bit here and there with, like sweet potatoes and stuff like that. But I'm pretty much low carb, I would say 99.9% of the time. But nothing was working, until I listened to this podcast with Ben Greenfield. I don't know if you guys follow him, but he's pretty amazing. You should totally follow him on. I mean, if you want to, but his material, I mean, is pretty amazing. So, anyways, I was listening to this podcast with Ben Greenfield, who was interviewing Joel Green, and they were talking about this fantastic book, The Immunity Code, by Joel Green. Okay, so you can totally follow him and his work. You can read his book, or you can just reach out to me, I'll walk you through a few of the steps that he mentions. And I was blown away. I liked his approach because it wasn't about using any extra supplements or anything like that. It was actually through food, but I would have never thought these three or a couple of ingredients he mentioned would have completely reset my gut and hence the weight loss. And it was fast, you guys. I mean, I yeah, I pretty much lost all that weight, went back to my natural weight within, I would say, 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks max. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, now um I don't really need to use the approach as much. Maybe, after the holidays, let's say Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's, I'll go on the protocol again for a couple of days and I'm good. But it's based on food, it's through food that he teaches you to do it. It's super, super simple protocol that actually works than I would have never even thought of. So, yeah, it's a wonderful solution to weight gain. It works, it's fast, and you can stay along with it pretty consistently later on after you shed the weight. You can kind of use the protocol sporadically here and there depending on your eating habits. But yeah, if you want to learn a little bit more about it, you could either reach out to me and we can talk about it in a session together, and I'll share a few things. Or just even reach out to Joel Green, and this is his book, or read his book, Immunity Code. And yeah, that's it. I love you, and yeah, and hope to see you or speak to you soon. Ciao.